I wanted to highlight some clutches in a light-hearted piece today, as thanks for the recent milestone. I might even make it into an ongoing series if you guys like it, but today, I want to look at how Ropz and Osee clutched up in recent tournaments. Let us start with the banger of Ropz. This clutch was insanely impactful, impressive, and should have been impossible, but he managed anyway. Let's watch it back with the casters in celebration of crowds with tournaments again, and I want to then break down the masterclass of positioning and what could have been if he positioned poorly. Time to watch it back in all its glory.
You want to talk about mind games. Kerrigan over at the B bomb site says, we've stopped you here so much in this comeback. You have to go back towards A, but that's crumbling as well.
Ropz is in a huge amount of trouble. He's going to try and take matters into his own hands. Couldn't find the second shot fast enough, but Jax, he drops in. Oh, talk about an Estonian. Talk about a superstar. Talk about the elite. Ropz is on a roll, and we're going to overtime, baby.
Early on into the clutch, we can see that he doesn't come across the balcony to set up a crossfire with his teammates to secure kills. He remains holding door or preparing for a swing after the initial kills. This could have helped in luring the full sense of security from Osee to comfortably peek the door as another kill comes at the hands of Nico, getting JKS on site. Naturally then, Jax will be the closest to challenge him, but Ropz drops down perfectly to prevent himself from being seen by Jax in a particularly exposed position. This allows Ropz to swing Jax favourably and take the kill, and also sets him up to play around the pillar of hut for the next coming fights as well. He picks up Alexi B, and to finish it off, styles on Nico to force the overtime. Let us relive these moments and imagine a world where his positioning was lazy or he played it wrong to see the scenarios you want to avoid. Let's check out what we see from Jack's perspective, what it's like for him to swing out Ropz, and Ropz not have dropped after killing Osee. As you can imagine, this is a crazily exposed position, right for Jax to win as the person swinging out because of the challenges of vertically differed fights. Say though, Ropz is fortunate enough to actually win this fight against Jax. Well, now he has to deal with two people out pit. There are multiple angles for Ropz to then take on with the forthcoming fights, and should almost definitely be losing these. There are only benefits gained when dropping in this clutch, and Ropz was aware enough to know this. Now for a much faster piece that is a little less impressive, but there's still a really important chain of quick processing of the situation that should be recognised. This is a recent game of Liquids against Big, and of course we have Osee on the AWP as the team take A. Playing from Palace, he supports his team coming in, eventually deciding to play on the site with Nitro to play off of each other, but then forced apart as Nitro goes down, leaving Osee in the clutch. Notice how he is playing with the AWP in a 1v2, a single shot weapon with effectively a heavy cooldown for taking the next shot, meaning he would effectively be one and done if the opponent space effectively. Osee, recognizing this, takes a more open angle to surprise the first player who begins to swing, giving him a little more breathing room to then move to the right to hide as he waits for his AWP to cock back, ready to take out the final player. Here is both a good example of more aggressive positioning when in a tense situation with the AWP, and good awareness of his limitation with the AWP being extremely low fire rate, but benefiting from the low time to kill, hence the aggressive angle. The main decision he made was to avoid tucking in entirely to anticipate the swing and took charge himself. I hope you enjoyed this short one. I'm just trying to ease myself back into making videos, and I hope you guys are excited for all new content coming soon. Shout out to my boys that have been doing the analytical game and keeping those videos up while I've been dropping the ball. I'll catch you all in the next one.